Hey fuckers, it's me, GRU Movies, and this is the first deck update in a long time. I've actually tried to do several of these since the last one, but I haven't really had the chance to, and when I have recorded those, usually something that goes wrong. So, I just got back from the Photon Shockwave sneak preview. I got some cards there. My deck would be complete if they had what I was looking for, but alas, they did not. So I'm going to call this my quote-unquote incomplete Spellcaster deck. But I did get a decent chunk. But there's one card in particular that this deck really needs to be good, and I wasn't able to get it. So, but I'm not surprised it's really good. So, 2 Dark Magicians. Any more would be pointless. And the final product of my deck, I'm going to take one of these out. 3 Skilled. Just to summon the Dark Magician much easier. And the final product, I'm only going to have 2. But I'm just running 3 just a bead stick. And because it has a pretty decent effect. I mean, 1900 attack with that effect, that's pretty good. And the final product of this deck, I'm going to have 3 of these Apprentice Magicians. Really good. This could be Cerberus. I'm keeping him in here until I get a Silent Magician level 4. I'm going to run 2 Silent Magicians level 4. Defender, the Magical Knight. 2 of them. Originally I was going to run 1, but then I tried out 2. And it's actually worth it. Break of the Mystical Warrior. I am going to try to run 2 of these. And I'm going to take out one of the MSTs out once I get 2 of them. But until then, oops, threw one of the cards. Magical Exemplar. Really good monster reborn called the Haunted Substitute. Crystal Seer, just to make use of sort of my semi-draw engine, since I get to keep one of the cards and it's a flip effect, so I can use her. Have this card with Apprentice Magician. Old Vindictive Magician, Many-Year Bug of Spellcasters. Cat Injection Fairly, because spell counter decks are kind of slow. So these are just basically to make up for, just to have some early fire and attacking power, just in case my opponent manages to set up quickly. 2 Sandbell the Summoners. I'm going to take these out, but until then I'm going to keep them in, because they're actually really good. Gaga Magician, I'm going to take him out as well, but he's actually a lot more helpful than you think. Magician's Valkyrie. Not quite sure to keep this card or not once the final product in my deck. Kaiko, the Ghost Destroyer, good for rendering cards like Monster Reborn useless for my opponent. So, and he has pretty decent attack. Chaos Sorcerer, obvious reasons. Cybernetic Magician, I was actually not going to use this card in the final product of my deck, but I'm actually thinking 2 because this effect came in really handy in 2 duels I had. And as my tuners, I have Sunny Pixie, Frequency Magician, and Junk Seeker, just to have tuners of through level 1s to 3. And 2 Mystical Dimensions. One's OCG, one's not, and the OCG one is ultra rare. I actually traded this with somebody at the Photon Shockwave event. I was thinking about running 3 of them because now I can, but I just chose not to because I've had a lot of times where I would draw one in the middle of a time where I don't need it. Magicians Unite, very good. Again, good for the lack of early firepower. 2 MSTs. I'm going to take out one of these once I get 2 breakers. Heavy Storm. Mage Power. United Withstand. Lightning Vortex. Swords of Revealing Light. Star Changer. I mainly use this to basically help with my synchros and my exceeds because it's actually a lot more. Because what I like about it is I can choose to lower it on monster's level or raise it. So it's that choice. If it was just lower, or it was just one or the other and nothing else, I would not use that card. So it comes in fairly helpful. Pot of Avarice, temporary placeholder until I get Pot of Greed. Not Pot of Greed, Pot of Duality. Though I think I still might use this card after that, because Crystal Seer is similar to Pot of Duality. Monster Reborn, and then my defensive traps: Magic Cylinder, Draining Shield, Sakuretsu Armor, Negate Attack, and Mirror Force, and then just off the beaten trap cards: Pitch Black pitch black Power Stone. I'm gonna run 2 of these in the final product, but for now I'm just keeping 1 because my deck isn't 100% spellcasters. But once I get the what I need, I will pretty much need 2 of these. Call of the Haunted, Magic Jammer, and Solemn Wishes. And as for my synchros, I have Hyper Librarian, Allied Justice, Cassator, Explosive Magician Ultimate, Ancient Fairy Dragon Ultra, Arcane Magician, and Miststorm. And as for my exceeds, I have Gachi Contentu, Ultimate Rare, number 17, Leviathan Dragon, or Revised Dragon is what I like to call him. I actually pulled this at the sneak preview, number 20, Giga Brilliant. It's supposed to be a pun for brilliant and brilliant. And then Wind Up Zen Meister. I actually traded some over that. So that's my deck as of now. The extra deck, I'm gonna try to find a Tempest Magician, and then my extra deck will be pretty much complete. And like I said, this is my incomplete Spellcaster deck. It's gonna be much better. Like I'm sure anybody who knows the basics of a Spellcaster deck know which card I'm definitely missing. It's that field card. And even then, even with just that alone won't be enough. I'm gonna have to do several changes. Like I said, this is a incomplete deck. I just have it somewhat playable as of now, so that way I can still play with it until I get it done. So. And I got this nice little map. Dark Magician Girl, and Yugi.